Okay, I'm gonna give you a negative critique, meaning mostly bad things that I'm disappointed in, about a book I enjoyed reading. You can get it. Just finished this one, which is a Marvel book, and the villains, or who were manipulated to be villains, are these characters. Okay, so these five characters are kind of like a Marvel version of the Justice League's, let's say, main five, if, you don't want to argue about who the main five might be. Hyperion as Superman, what's it called? Blur as Flash. What's it called? This guy as Green Lantern. What's the name of that guy as Green Lantern? Not sure yet. And Power Princess, I think, as Wonder Woman, and is it Nighthawk as Batman? And you do a great job portraying these characters as men being pretty much unbeatable, like in ways that, well, they shouldn't be beaten. And yet the Marvel heroes seem to easily beat them. Even like a cosmic cube is involved and so easily beaten. So, in a way, you're insulting your own intelligence, I think. Should you have called this, Marvel versus DC? Because really, it's kind of childish about your ideas about who would win, while you also build up about how powerful these five are, and how ridiculous it was the way they were beaten. Like, for example, Power Princess, you just need one Phoenix or one Star Brand, and you took both to beat her. And it was just like a simple beating, and then she's back in jail ready to go again. So it's kind of ridiculous. So I just want to let you know, I'm glad I read it for free from the library, and this falls under teen, so maybe the authors do as well. And it would have been, I'd have to kind of see if under this little $49 is actually also the price on the cover. I can't see. It might be 43. I'm not sure. So $50. I would have been I really enjoyed reading this, really, because I hadn't read it before, and it had different types of artists, but also, cosmic themes, right? Mephisto's in there, but the thing is it's still a bit childish. It still insults my intelligence, but it was a nice break on my Emperor's Toilet to read something different, because Sandman has been more complex. I appreciate that, but I read it slowly, and it's a bit more draining. So sometimes when I'm sitting on the toilet, I don't want something that's draining to read. When I'm sitting on the toilet, it drains me already. So I just want to let you know, guys, like, even if it's teen, you don't expect too much. No, I do expect you guys to kind of, when you build something this powerful, to not end it with such a silly ending. But at least there is an ending. Like, there's still a lot of movies and comic books with no endings. That's even more annoying, that you would pay that much. So I would be upset if I would have paid this. I'm glad I don't buy comics anymore. I'm glad I made a loss when I sold comic book collections twice, but for things that were meant for me to leave, let's say, Canada's National Capital Region nonsense, and learn in my travels about other ways to think.